Been serving you for 78 years from its same location on Main Street in Forest City. Alan Hornbeck Chevrolet would like to congratulate the Carbondale area Chargers on their road to the state championship.
Community Bank and Trust Company has been providing quality banking services to the community for over 58 years. Community Bank is locally owned and managed so that we know firsthand the banking needs of our friends and neighbors. We have a vested interest in the economic health of our community and have made a commitment to its people and future by contributing our time and lending expertise to organizations right here at home. Community Bank and Trust Company, a tradition of community service.
Bringing it home, Monday at 8 on WYOU. What a whale of a game. Fourth quarter, exactly 3 minutes remaining. Carbondale down by 2 and with the basketball.
3 keys right now. Number 1, take good shots. Number 2, don't turn the ball over. Number 3, hit your foul shots.
Daly tripped up, good pass.
Oh!
We're tied at 63. Mark Siegel.
What a dish.
I never even saw the pass.
I didn't either, to be honest with you.
I saw him go down in traffic, and I never saw the look.
Just popped right out of there.
2:35 on the clock. Code turns it over. Skarupa, 1-on-2. Rejected. Darnell Code coming back.
Saying, get out of here. That's the Tigers' 9th block shot here this afternoon.
You know, a coach will teach you if you're going to swat it away, try to keep it in bounds. That one was in the first row. Loose ball.
That's a walk. Oh.
Possession arrow.
Jump ball, possession arrow belongs to George.
Belongs to the Tigers. George Junior Republic back the other way.
And here's that rejection by Dwayne Butler.
They have had 4 or 5 in-your-face rejections, but the Chargers just keep going back to the basket.
They're fearless, I'm telling you. Dan Siegel, 27 points on the afternoon, trying to hit that 30 mark, and he probably will with 2:23 remaining. You know they're going to get it to their money, man, when they get back on offense. They have to.
2:20, fourth quarter. We're tied at 63. Watch the battle down low at the 2 big guys.
Exactly.
The Seagulls on Dennis and 32 Lofton.
They're fronting their men, and they're playing great. They're frustrating them.
Dennis isn't working for the position. Lofton is.
We haven't called Curtis Lofton's name the entire second half here, Jim.
I'll tell you what, if the Tigers are holding for 1, it's a mistake.
No way.
We're under 2 minutes.
Looks like they're going to.
They don't handle the ball well enough to hold it for 2 minutes.
That's crazy.
The crowd is starting to boo. They want to see some more basketball.
No, they're not the type of team that can do this. This plays into Carbondale's hands. They're going to spread the floor. What they want here, John, is a layup. That's what they want.
Well, Skarupa and Daly are coming outside, so they're pulling the zone out.
They're going to try to get one of these guards to penetrate, have the Seagulls come and help, and then they want to dish to the big man like this.
Code loses the handle. They force the turnover. 1:15 on the clock.
Don't need to shoot.
Daly, the dish, foul. Oh, a travel.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh.
I have to see that one again.
No.
A travel. And we remain tied at 63.
He was being mugged on the way in. I don't know. Whew. Man, oh, man. There's really no reason to penetrate that time. They should have just held on to the ball and got fouled.
We are at 1 minute. The Tigers again will try to hold the ball for 1. It backfired last time down.
Could have held it for a last shot now. Tied at 63.
45 on the clock. Chargers staying in a matchup zone right now. Skarupa on Reeves.
Don't want to foul. You do not want to foul.
We're under 30. Tied at 63. We are at 20 seconds. Butler. Foul! Turns it over. It backfired again. Timeout Chargers.
Good call.
10 seconds. seconds on the clock, and look at this crowd. How apropos defense wins this game if Carbondale can get a good shot. What a turnover, what a clutch defensive scheme that time by Carbondale. Look at this crowd. Oh, what a basketball game. It has come down to coaching strategy between Abraham and Muskowski. Abraham decided to hold for one shot with 2 minutes to go, turned it over. 1 minute to go, turned it over again.
Just about 5 minutes ago, John, I mentioned the fact that the Tigers aren't that good a ball-handling basketball team. So what did the Tigers do? Hold it for 2 minutes? No way. It's not gonna happen. Not against an inspired Carbondale team that has been picking the ball off all afternoon, that has been frustrating your big men and your guards. It was just a great effort by Carbondale. Now they have to get a good scheme, and I got to feel you know who they're going to go to, right?
Danny Siegel's the man. Try to match him up with Dennis. Or if that is not there, you have Daly go one-on-one and head for the hole. Because if the shot's not there, he can find one of the Siegels along the baseline.
George Junior Republic has been held scoreless for the last 4:10 of this ball game. They haven't scored in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. If that doesn't tell you what kind of defense Carbondale has played this afternoon, nothing will. Watch for Daly to penetrate. Look for Siegel.
Look at that Carbondale bench.
This is what it's all about, baby. Oh,
10
man.
seconds. We are tied at 63. If you want drama, we have it. Daly on reads. Connor to the hole. Pulls up. Short. Rebound loose. Skarupa throws it up under. The Carbondale area Chargers, Class AA state champions, and they can thank those two guys. Oh, Chris Daly and Leo Skarupa, the most incredible shot I have seen to end a game.
Oh, this place is bedlam. What a shot. Here it is. The guy you would least expect to shoot the ball. Connor goes up.
It's a good shot.
Arms it. Great shot. Ball's batted around, and then check this out. No words to describe it.
Underhand. Oh, unbelievable.
There's your Class AA champions from Lackawanna County, Carbondale.
And they have come back in these last two games of the state championship tournament. They were down to Reading Central Catholic. They came back, took the lead, and held on. My boy.
They're dancing on the pine.
He's a better basketball player than a dancer, but he can do whatever he wants right now. Chris Daly.
At this time, we announce that both teams.
And they're in the opposing bench, and those Tigers played one whale of a basketball game. Two undefeated teams at 29-0 came into this game. Only one could come away with a championship, and the Chargers have done just that. We're going to head for a break, guys. I'm losing my voice. The final again. 65-63 Carbondale, Class AA state champions. We'll be right back.
you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Well,
I got accepted. I'm going to Marywood.
Marywood? Why Marywood?
A great campus. Good friends. Small classes with top professors who really care about you. You're not a number. A chance to try careers. And plenty of opportunity. Marywood. Think about it.
Check out Marywood for yourself at an open house on April 5th. Call the admissions office for details.
One thing never changes. It takes a good stick, swung just right, to bring that runner home. Hello, everybody. This is John Nugent. Monday night at 8, Terry Gurn and I will take you around all the bases with a unique Red Barons special preview, introducing you to the Barons' new manager, the Phillies' prize prospect, and a local Red Barons fan who played in the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. We'll take a quick look at last season and what the Barons are facing this year. Don't miss Bringing It Home on WYOU.
Dear Midas, as a woman, I often feel mechanics don't bother to talk to me.
You wouldn't understand.
But at Midas, when I explained that I did not have a lot of money, your inspection report was explained to me.
This shows you the repair options you can choose from.
Thanks for treating me as a person capable of understanding my car. Jane Robinson.
Dear Midas customers, buy one guaranteed shock or strut and get the second for 50% off. That's the Midas way, the way it should be.
Today's PIAA Class AA State High School Championship game has been brought to you by Community Bank and Trust, Alan Hornbeck Chevrolet, 78 years on Main Street in Forest City, and Bacardo Jewelers, downtown Scranton.
Medals to his team.
Welcome back to the Hershey Park Arena, where you have just seen one of the greatest high school basketball games, I'll tell you, of all time. Carbondale area on a last-second shot by Leo Skarupa defeats George Junior Republic 65-63, and they are Class AA champions, 30-0, a perfect season. And there you see the head charger, Glenn Moskowski. And what can you say about the job he has done in the last 3 years? They have won 99 ball games and lost just 9. He is in his 7th season, and this team has come together. And I'll tell you what, they have some juniors, and they'll be back for another run next season. Leo Skarupa with an underhand shot in the lane at the buzzer was the game winner for the Chargers. Carbondale area Chargers, Class AA state champions. They already had the t-shirts made up. The award ceremony is going on right now on the court, and in just a few minutes we will have some interviews with some of the Chargers, their head coach, Glenn Moskowski. Let's look at the play one more time. 10 seconds on the clock. Skarupa inbounds to his partner Daly. It's set up for Mike Connor. Connor goes to the hole, goes up strong, gets a good shot. The rebound is loose in the lane. Batted outside by coach Skarupa, underhand. And then watch the roll. Unbelievable, and I'll tell you what, you're going to see that play time and time again. What a way to end the season. Leo Skarupa handled the basketball this entire game. He had 4 points before putting in that winning bucket. He ends up with 6, and I'll tell you what, some irony there. Chris Daly, what a ball game he had. Danny Siegel, number 45, and his brother Mark. What a game they played.
Western champion, George Abraham.
This is something that will live with these kids forever.
This time we have Corey Reed, Mr. Kent, Dwayne Butler, and Ryan Dennis.
It's a game played with emotion, and Carbondale played with emotion here this afternoon. They were decided underdogs coming in. There were some people who thought that this George Junior Republic team was the best in the state, regardless of class. 29-0 coming in. The Harrisburg Patriot News had them ranked as the #1 team in the entire state. It was a David versus Goliath matchup. If Carbondale read the press clippings, they didn't stand a chance. One of two things happened. Either they did not read the papers, or it just lit a fire under this team, because they came to play here this afternoon. There you see the medals. That'll go around these Chargers' necks. Glenn Moskowski and his coaching staff has to be commended. His assistants, Joe Farrell and Pat Price. 2,000 plus made the ride from Carbondale today to see this game. And they won't see anything better. You can see on that wide shot that the ladder is set up to cut down the nets. Right now, the medals are being awarded. As each player from the team name is announced, they are getting a standing ovation. Guys who did not play very much this season, guys who did not play at all in this ball game, they're all part of the team. They're the guys that have to go against the starting five every day in practice.
Number 15, Jason Menarca. Number 33, Dan Rumford. Number 53, Sean Tierney.
There you see Sean Tierney. He played exactly 2 seconds in this game and receives one of the largest ovations.
Number 34, Rob Zavislav.
Rob Zavislav, he receives his medal. Some big minutes in that first half. Micah McHale, number 10. Some huge minutes in that first half. Mark Siegel, he played his final game at Carbondale.
Number 13, Chris Daly.
Chris Daly, number 13.
Number 42, Dan Siegel.
Danny Siegel, 27 points in this championship ball game.
Number 25, Mike Connor.
Mike Connor, he took that pressure shot with just seconds on the clock. It was a good shot. It just fell short. And that set it up for this kid, Leo Skarupa. Leo Skarupa with the shot of his life.
Assistant coach, Pat Price. Assistant coach, Joe Farrell.
Joe Farrell. Glenn Moskowski's right-hand man. Pat Price as well.
Could we please have Mike Connor, Leo Skarupa, Mark Siegel, please come to midcourt, where Dr. Russell P. Warner, PIAA.
And now the awarding of the state championship trophy.
With the 1993 PIAA.
There you see the starting five out there. Dr. Russell Werner awards it. And there it is. It's official now.
Congratulations.
Won't that be a sweet ride back to Carbondale?
Carbondale Area High School Chargers 1993 PIAA.
Glenn Moskowski said his team is fearless. They're scared of no one. And they proved it here this afternoon. And what a great sign of sportsmanship. George Junior Republic coming over to congratulate the state champions. Terry Gurn is working his way through the madness right now, grabbing a few of the players. I can see Terry there from my broadcast spot at midcourt. Looks like he has Danny Siegel, number 42. Danny Siegel, 27 points this afternoon. Terry Gurn, take it away.
27 points, a phenomenal effort here this afternoon. You weren't intimidated at all by these big guys, were you?
No, I played with bigger guys than this during the summer with the pace setters. So I was pretty much ready for them, more or less. We were all pumped up. None of us were scared.
Great defensive scheme you guys had this afternoon. What were you coming in trying to prove on defense?
To stop, their big guys were really well, and they like to pass in the big guys, so we try to sag down on the big guys and pressure the guards so they can't throw the lob. But we did our best to do that, and they did really well doing that.
Your brother helped you out a little bit today, too, on the weak side, huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a great defensive player, and I know a lot from him.
You guys are the big underdogs. You weren't supposed to do this.
Yeah, we were supposed to lose by 15. We all had that in our mind. We were going to lose by 15. I don't know.
Did you like coming in being the underdog?
Yes,
once?
definitely. Like less pressure. We just wanted to prove a point, and we did.
How's it feel? You're the Class 2A champ.
Oh, it's great. Thank you. It's really good.
Great job, Dan.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. And right now they're cutting down the net as Glenn Muskoski is coming over with his championship trophy. Glenn, let me shake your hand on a great coaching job this afternoon. What a scheme you had coming in to switch to the zone, play that matchup, and the weak side help was unbelievable.
Well, we figured, Gary, that if we had to go head-to-head with them, they were just too big for us. Our job was to make an attempt to play a little matchup zone, try to sag it in, make them shoot from the outside. Early in the game, they hit a couple shots. They went up, when we ran out on them, they went by us. So we said, all right, let's pack it in. Let's get some help. Our key was we played a better board game in the second half. And Leo Strupa from the hip. God, I love him.
Have you ever seen a shot like that?
We practice it every day. No, I tell you what, he got it. He had very little time. He said, all he said to me is, I had to get it up, and it was down there, so it went up.
What did you say to the team at halftime as far as rebounding is concerned? Because the advantage obviously was in their favor.
Well, we said we got to get tougher. You know, they're bigger, they're physical, more physical. We're skinny kids, you know. They're more physical, they were taller. So we said, hey, rebounding comes from here. So they had to go after it, and they did.
You were the big dog. You weren't supposed to win this one. No one told you that.
Oh, these kids don't care. 15 points. If they had us pick 15-point underdogs, that's okay. Maybe some people don't know exactly everything.
These guys are fearless, especially Skarupa and Daly. Just unbelievable how they were taking it to the hole. Were you just telling them to do that?
Yes, and we had them in foul trouble. Go at it. If you don't have it, dish it off. We got a couple dishes. We got a couple layups. We got a couple more fouls, and hey, it worked to our advantage.
How's it feel, buddy?
It's fantastic, Jerry. It's absolutely fantastic. Greatest feeling I ever had as a coach in my life, no doubt.
Well, congratulations. You did the proud East. Let me tell you that.
Thanks so much.
All right. John, we'll go back to you, and we'll come back with a couple more interviews in a bit. Try to get Leo Skarupa.
Yeah, we want to hear from Leo. We want to find out about shooting from the hip. I'll tell you what, great shot. Taking a look at some of the game's final statistics, my first opportunity to take a look. You know, Carbondale had 18 turnovers. Terry Guerin talked about in the pregame how the magic number was at about 8. Well, they had 18, and they were still able to pull this game out. Shooting here, good game. Both teams at 50%. Carbondale at 48%. And, of course, the last shot was the one that went at 65-63. Terry Guerin now has the big hero, Leo Skarupa, standing by. Terry, take it away.
Leo, how often you practice that shot?
Not too often. I just got it and threw it up. I knew there was not enough time left, so I flicked it under and I was lucky it went in.
What was the design play to get that last shot off?
We were trying to get a pick and roll with Connor and Siegel to work them two together. But when Connor shot and missed, the ball came to me. I knew there wasn't a lot of time left, so I just threw it up there.
Leo, you only had 2 points in the first half. Didn't really seem to bother you because you took a new role this afternoon. You handled the ball beautifully, and the passing was unbelievable. Was that part of your ideas coming in?
Yes. I just have to run the team and get the big guys the ball, get it to Yoda. He's a great shooter. He showed it tonight, and we're lucky we came away with the W.
Was it more of an advantage for you guys coming in as the underdog? Because really, this is the first time you were not favored to win all season long.
We liked it a lot. We're the underdog. Nobody expected us to be even in a ball game. I saw a newspaper this morning saying we're supposed to lose by 16, but we didn't believe it. We just came out fired up.
How's it feel?
Feels great. It's the best feeling of my life.
Well, they said George Junior Republic was the best team in this tournament. I guess there's a new one now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're number one.
Congratulations, Leo, and remarkable shot. John, the best shot I ever saw in my life, let alone pro college. It was a remarkable shot and a game winner, clutch shot for Leo, and a phenomenal effort.
I tell you, and tell Leo he can grow the hair back now. Him and Chris Daly, the season's over.
That's right.
And he sounds a little bit like I do at this point, because I'm just about exhausted the vocal cords here this afternoon.
How about it?
65-63, the final once again. Leo Skarupa with an underhand shot from the hip at the buzzer to win it. Still the Chargers out on the court. Their fans are in the stands here at the Hershey Park Arena on their feet, applauding the efforts undefeated, 30-0. And who knows if we'll ever see a high school basketball game like this again. We want to remind you that coming up in just a few minutes, the road to the Final Four has continued in New Orleans. We will get underway in just a short while, 5:45 to be exact. It's when Kansas and North Carolina will go at it, Kentucky and Michigan in the nightcap. And what a way to start off Championship Saturday with this state championship victory by Carbondale area. We would also like to remind you that tonight the Hazleton area Cougars, they will be going for the Quad A state title. We would like to wish the Cougars, their head coach, Bruce Live, good luck tonight in their efforts to bring home a state championship. Hazleton at 29-1 will take on Erie Cathedral Prep at 20-7. That ball game for the Quad A state title. Now earlier today, another area team was in action here at the state championships. Girls Class A game, Bishop Guilfoyle defeated Lord's Regional by a final of 52-26. Lord's Regional ends the season at 31-3, an outstanding year. They get the runner-up trophy. Our congratulations go out to them as well. Our congratulations also goes out to Loyalsock. They lost yesterday, as you saw that game here on WYLU, to Duquesne by a final of 70-60. Our congratulations on all our teams that have participated here in Hershey. A job well done. Terry Gurn just making his way back to our broadcast location. You and I are going to be talking about that game the whole ride back on 81. Incredible.
These are just finishes that you pray for, and no one could have expected this. It's just really amazing that a team could come in being such a big underdog. I mean, you can't understand how big of an underdog they were until you come down here and read some of the papers. And I tell you, Carbondale wasn't even given a prayer to be in this game. And you got to be honest, you read that stuff, and you think, oh, geez, maybe they don't have a chance. But they came back and really did the East proud and the entire Lackawanna County area, and just a great effort.
You and I talked about it in the hotel room this morning, that really the fortunes of Carbondale lied with Skarupa and Daly.
Yep.
How well they played at the guard position would determine how well they did today.
And Skarupa, like he said, gave up his shooting role because he usually averages near double figures, 10 points a game. Gave up the rock, and he was passing beautifully to Siegels, breaking down low. And Connor, I tell you what, Mike Connor did a great job rebounding defensively, and it was just a perfect team effort. I said they had to play a perfect game. They almost did.
Yeah, I'll tell
Bar
you.
some of the turnovers, they almost played a perfect basketball.
They had 18 turnovers, but the final count 65.
Didn't matter.
63. What I would like to know is if that play was designed for Connor or Daly was just cut off and saw Connor open.
I think it may have been, because a lot of people were looking at Daly. I'm sure they were waiting for Daly to shoot the ball or Siegel. So you give it to the guy that you least expect. It was a great shot.
Yeah,
little late
strong
footer on
shot.
the baseline. Connor could have hit it, just short-armed it a little bit, and it all turned out for the best.
Well, that'll wrap it up here from the Hershey Park Arena. You just saw one great high school basketball game. The final, once again, Carbondale area wins it 65-63. From my partner, Terry Gurn. Good job, Terry, and our entire